As we close out the month of March here in the Phoenix metro area, let's take a snapshot look at what's trending and what insights we have into the future months as we enter our spring market. I'm sure you're wondering, you hear all of this information and you're like, what does this mean to me as a buyer or as a seller? As you can see here, our active listings is up 14.3%. So if that means if you are a seller, you need to make sure you make the best first impression. You might not get a second because there are other homes that are on the market. With that being said, listings under contract is down 6.9%. So keep that in mind because we do have buyers out shopping, but it is taking a little bit longer to get people under contract because they do have more choices and they are looking around. So you may see a house more than once if you're the buyer, and sellers, again, you only have one time to make that first impression. But what I want you to see also is the monthly median sales price is up 5.8%. So, what else could that indicate? That indicates that depending on where you are here in the valley, and we'll look at the map, we are seeing higher prices. So, we'll look at that in just a moment. Closed sales overall is down 8.1%. So I want us to look at days on market. What does that mean? It just means how long it takes to get from listing to being under contract, getting an accepted contract. We were looking in March at 31 days, and now March 23, we were looking at 31 days, and now we're looking at 28 days and 24 compared to 7 days in 22. When we look also at March 22, we had 16 days worth of inventory. In 23, we had 67, and now we have 86 days. What does that mean? We have more houses that are on the market. And as a seller, that means we need to have the house ready to sell. And as a buyer, that means you will see quite a few houses on the market, but are they in move-in condition? Are they what you want? So there are homes that are sitting on the market. So let's go look here at the heat map. This tells us the story and why the numbers vary across the valley. So I want you to see, when you see hotter, that means you have 65 active homes and 57 under contract. That is a hotter market. Okay. When we come down here to Waddell or over to Surprise, we're looking at a more balanced, warm market. 37 homes active, 12 under contract. But as you go across the valley, you can see the colors vary depending on the area. Where Glendale 85308 is hotter, when we slide down to Peoria, it is a balanced, warm market. Let's swing over to the East Valley and see the difference between Gilbert at 85233, where the market is considered hotter, but we can go over to Mesa 85212, where it's still just hot. Some people might wonder, what is the green? As you see, a lot of the valley is green. That is a balanced, warm market. We'll drop down to 85140, and that is hot. 85143 is hot. So keep that in mind if you're in Santan, Queen Creek. But you come back over to Gilbert, we have an absolute frenzy at 85296, where we have 64 active and 75 under contract. A very big contrast. And you're probably wondering, what does this mean? So let's look over here. We're looking at the average monthly average sales cost per square foot, $296.30. And when we look at it annually, $286.43. And you're like, okay, so what does that mean? Cost per square foot, whether you're looking at 1,200 square feet, what does that look like as an average overall for the valley? And we'll come down here, and I want to look at appreciation because that's what people care about at the end of the day. You've invested in your home. What does the appreciation rate look like annually? The annual appreciation rate is at 6.7%. And when we look at the annual change, it's up 0.3%. But at the end of the day, we're still up. And that's what we all want to understand. What's going on in our market? Where are we trending? As we approach the end of the month and when we take a reflection back, starting the 1st of April, we will take a look at those final numbers and we'll have a report then where we'll go a little bit more in depth. Please reach out to me if you have a particular city that you're interested in me featuring. I'll be sure to add it. And you have a great one.